Welcome back to Cancer Buzz. I'm your host, Summer Johnson. This year marks the 6th year of Cancer Buzz, and since our launch in 2019, we've released over 300 episodes, bringing you the latest trends and innovations in cancer care delivery. Since then, thousands of cancer care providers have followed along and made this show one of the top oncology podcasts. To mark these milestones, Cancer Buzz underwent a facelift in the form of fresh new branding. And to both celebrate its new look and honor its rich past, Cancer Buzz invited back our very first guest from episode 1. Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Clinical Cancer Center won a 2018 ACCC Innovator Award for its 24-hour oncology-only urgent care clinic. We asked our guests to provide an update on this clinic and to share how Froedtert continues to innovate. Tina Curtis, DNP, is the Vice President for Cancer Services at Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Clinical Cancer Center. This year, the clinic celebrated its 9th birthday.
We have been able to do things at the time that we really never would have imagined. So we are at the point now where we are actively looking at opportunities to expand the physical footprints of the clinic, but have really been able to use it in so many ways to meet patients and their needs kind of where they are. And the guiding principle of what we used to stand up the clinic almost 10 years ago still holds true today, is to really be able to provide care for patients really any time of the day or night and in the right place, which is really getting them in front of the oncology team.
She's joined by Jayme Cotter, also a DNP, the Director for Clinical Practice and Program Development for the Center Service Line Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Clinical Cancer Center. Cotter explained that even with the clinic's oncology expertise, they wanted to make sure APPs had subspecialty expertise.
So one of the things that we have done over time is our subspecialists have given specific training to those oncology APPs for them to really have increased knowledge about different subspecialties, and then for the subspecialist physicians to have confidence that those APPs really know exactly what they would do with their patients. And that's how we've seen some increase in volume in that clinic.
Applications for the 2026 ACCC Innovator Awards open in early December, and we asked Tina what it was like to win that award in 2018.
Nothing short of fantastic. I would say I got to not only tell the story of the 24-hour clinic and how we made those decisions to launch and the success we saw, to attend the conference, to do the original podcast. I would venture to guess I've probably talked to no less than 20 or 25 different organizations that have found out about the clinic through the publication and through the podcast. Really to have those conversations about where and how to start, or if they were interested, how they got traction. I feel like our initial pilot, 8-9 years ago now, has really helped, drive the conversations around a model of oncology urgent care, and really have gotten to meet so many different partners in this space across the U.S. who were looking to understand and really had good conversation about, maybe 24 hours isn't where you start, right? We happen to come from a 7-day-a-week infusion room that was open, 8, 10, 12 hours a day into the evenings and on the weekends when we moved to the 24-hour clinic. But maybe that's not where you start your journey, right? Maybe you start your journey by going from 8 hours to 12 hours or 12 hours to the weekends, and then you layer on 24 hours when that time is right for you. But just wonderful conversations where over time you could see that tide shift where others had taken the work we had started and created their own. And then I got to learn from them because they kind of took the foundation and put their spin on it, created their own urgent cares and their own clinics, and then started to share learnings with others.
She explained that as their academic campus has grown, so have their plans for the clinic.
We are gearing up to build a new 24-hour clinic that will be not only larger and a little bit different equipped, but will be right next to our emergency department. And so it will allow us that opportunity to have patients arrive any time of the day or night. They can easily kind of pull up to a circle drive. They can get to the clinic within a matter of, minutes as opposed to a much longer kind of park and walk journey. And so we're actively planning that. And then being immediately next door to our ED partners will just allow so many really great opportunities as patients, maybe arrive to the clinic and really do need that ED level of care. Or we do have processes in place where if they arrive to the emergency room, we can safely screen them and bring them over to the 24-hour clinic.
Cotter says that their team has challenged themselves to evolve the urgent care model beyond one brick and mortar location.
Another piece that we are looking at expanding is the ability to have a virtual visit from the 24-hour clinic advanced practice providers. So sometimes you're not sure if you need to come in. And if you live, 20 miles away from the healthcare center, that's kind of a long drive and a lot of, negotiating an academic campus. And it's a lot of hoops to jump through if then you're really okay. So the idea of being able to stand up a virtual visit so you could have that with that care provider in the 24-hour clinic to do an assessment and an evaluation to determine if, yes, you should come in and see me, or no, that can, that's a normal side effect of a treatment that you received, and, just keep taking the medications that the care team gave you, or maybe giving them some other recommendations in a virtual manner. That will really, again, be another way that our patients can access us from a virtual standpoint without having to come physically see us every single time.
Thank you, Drs. Curtis and Cotter. The show notes have more information on the 2026 ACCC Innovator Awards, which will be open for applications on December 1st. And also in the show notes, you'll find links to our guests' oncology-only urgent care clinic. We hope you'll keep listening right here, because we have much more planned for this channel, where you can expect hot topics and fresh perspectives in oncology. Until next time, on behalf of the Cancer Buzz team, this is Summer Johnson.